Hi, welcome to Weeby Kids. Summer is really calling us and the warm, balmy days are here. It's a great time of year to go down to the river for an adventure. So while you're down at the river, why not make a bark boat? So in today's resource, I'm going to teach you how to make some of these simple bark boats for floating on the river. So to create this resource, we're just going to use a few simple materials. A twig, a leaf, some bark, some water and some clay, which you can buy from a craft shop, or in this instance we collected it from the bank of a local stream. So the first thing that you're going to do is just wet your fingers a little bit, okay? And we're going to take our bark and we're going to use the curved bit of the bark as our main section for the boat. Now, first thing I'm going to do is just pinch some clay, like so. And I'm going to put it in the center of the boat. Now, I'm doing this as an example. You may find that the center of the boat isn't the best place for it, and that is the skill of making a bark boat. You see, you've got to weight the boat, and that means that if you put the clay too near the front, it will nosedive and sink, and if you put it near the back, it will drop its back in and sink that way. Now you may get this right first time, but it's likely that you won't, as I don't either. So it's all about going back and trying again and trying again and trying again. And notice here that I'm just wetting my finger and just spreading the clay out like so. And get it nice and even. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my stick, and my stick is going to make the mast for my boat. So I'm just going to put it in the center. Now again, this is where you may need to make changes. If your stick is too high, it may topple over. If it's too low, then you may not be able to get your sail on. Okay, so you decide where you would like it to be, but it should look something like so. We're then going to take our leaf and we're going to add our leaf as our sail. So the best way to do this is to start with the bottom of the leaf. We're just going to put it through the center, like so, pull it down, and then the top is going to go over just like that, and we're just going to drop it like so. And there we have our very simple bark boat. Now, I'd recommend before you take it to the river to sail, just to try it in a bowl of water first. Now, if it does sink, you may need to make some adaptations, such as taking some clay and maybe adding it to the front to keep water out. But bear in mind, if you add it to the front, then that's going to put more weight on it. So you may also need to add some to the back as well. Okay, and there you have it, your bark boat. So once you've tested your boat at home a few times in a basin of water, then it's time to bring it to the river. Now, find a nice flat section of river if you can, and always remember to go with an adult. Rivers can be dangerous as well as wonderful, so take care when you go to the river. I've got quite a fast bit of river here. I'm feeling quite ambitious that this boat is going to sail. Now, every good boat needs a name, and for this bark boat I'm going to call it the Mary Rose. Shall we see if it can sail? Definitely a sinker. So as you can see from my boat, it was a sinker, but it doesn't matter if your boat is a floater or a sinker. What is important is that you got to spend some time together as a family, doing an activity, getting outdoors, coming to the river. So I hope you've enjoyed this resource, and we'll see you again at We Be Kids. Thanks for stopping by. Bye.